What would you do if your boss suddenly said, "Sign this new contract or else"? And not just any contract, one that drags you back into the office with a commute that could eat up hours of your day. Today, we're diving into a workplace standoff that's got employees talking about a mutiny. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's at stake and what your options really are. So here's the scene. A company tells its staff to sign new contracts, making it mandatory to return to the office. No more remote work, even though some employees have built their lives and their budgets around working from home. Some team members are now facing grueling commutes, maybe 2 hours each way. That's not just a hassle. That's a massive quality of life shift. But here's where it gets crazy. These new contracts aren't just a suggestion, they're a requirement. If employees refuse, they could risk their jobs. And that's leading to some very real talk about fighting back, even organizing a collective stand. Now, companies argue that getting everyone back in the office boosts collaboration, sparks creativity, and builds culture. We've all heard about the so-called water cooler effect, those chance encounters that supposedly lead to big ideas. But is it worth it if your team is exhausted before the workday even starts? Let's look at the numbers. According to a 2023 Gallup poll, over 60% of employees said they'd consider switching jobs if forced back to the office full-time. That's not just talk. Since the pandemic, remote work has become a non-negotiable for millions. For some, it's about family time. For others, it's about saving thousands every year on commuting costs, gas, or public transit. But here's what no one tells you about these contract changes. Legally, employers are usually within their rights to revise employment terms, especially if you sign. But, and it's a big but, if enough employees push back, companies can face serious risks. Think mass resignations, lower morale, or even union action. Historically, we've seen pushback work. In 2022, Apple employees pushed back against a mandatory return-to-office policy, and the company ended up delaying its plans. In other industries, companies that offer flexible work options are actually attracting better talent and reporting higher retention rates. But there's another side. If you sign the contract and return, you might keep your job secure in the short term. But if too many workers just give in, companies might double down, making remote work even harder to get in the future. On the flip side, if a group refuses to sign, it could trigger negotiations, maybe even a compromise, like hybrid schedules. So what should you do if you're in this situation? First, don't act alone. Talk to your colleagues. There's power in numbers. Consider reaching out to HR to discuss your concerns together. And if things get tense, consulting a labor lawyer could be a smart move. But here's the bottom line. The future of work is being decided right now, in boardrooms, in HR meetings, and in conversations like this. If you're navigating a forced return to office, you're not just making a decision for yourself, you're helping to shape what work will look like for years to come. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-world financial insights. And here's something to consider. As companies and employees wrestle for control, who do you think will shape the future of work? The bosses or the people doing the work every day? Let me know what you think.